Hey you guys, welcome to Drinkity Drinks. Today we're gonna go over this Terry Bradshaw whiskey. This is whiskey, I don't know how much he's involved in it, but his name is behind it. It has the dates of his championships he won. This is from Terry Bradshaw, the quarterback who won 4 Super Bowls. I know you guys might have heard of him, especially if you're into sports. He's a great commentator on ESPN. I don't think he's commentating anymore. I think he just has like some show. I don't really know too much about what he's doing up to date, but I did like his commentating when he was on ESPN dealing, talking about football. He definitely knows what he's talking about. This whiskey is aged a minimum of 2 years. It's from Kentucky, from Owensboro, Kentucky. It's 103.8 proof. It's 51.9 alcohol by volume. They barreled at that proof or mixed it down, whatever, because that's his percentage for quarterbacking for his career. I guess he passed 51.9%. That's about all I know. I heard like a lot of good things about this one. I don't know if it was batch number 1. This is batch number 2, so there might be differences. I tried this, I cracked this and opened this like when I first bought it, which is months ago. I'm gonna say now some people said good things about it. I wasn't that impressed, but maybe it definitely is aired out for a while, so we'll see. We're gonna get into this and everything. So let me just pour this up and we'll see what this thing tastes like. And I got an interesting cocktail I'm gonna make also. Just give you guys a little heads up. I just been off, just taking a break, trying to rethink different things I want to do. Even as far as with this channel, I have some ideas. I want to try to incorporate some movie reviews for good movies that I seen or something. But besides that, I did write a children's book during the time. It's a children's book. I'll leave a link below if anybody's got kids or interested in it. It's a pretty cool story about some worms. I think kids will like it if they're aged from 3 to like 10 or something, around that age. I think they'll love this story. And it's a cool little search and find once you're finished reading the story. It's called Willie the Weird Worm. I just did this during my free time. I've been wanting to do this on my bucket list like since forever. Also did a little bit of comedy, get back on a stage for a little bit. Now I'm back here with you guys, so let's see what this thing is all about. Brown sugar, caramel. I smell a little bit of fruit, maybe some light colored fruit, but it's mostly sugar and caramel. Like I said, this is aged a minimum of 2 years, so I don't know how deep, I'm feeling like it isn't getting that deep with notes. Very sweet. I'll tell you, it's better than when I first tried it. It is a little bit of burn at the end, or like more spice. You get like a little bit of rye. I know they also released a rye of this. I haven't seen it on the shelf. This goes for about 40 bucks, FYI, if you're looking for it. I haven't seen the rye, but I could taste a little bit of rye. I don't know the mash bill. I want to say it might be on the website, but I'm not 100% sure. They might not have released the actual mash bill of this, but it's very sweet, more sweeter than what I got from it when I first cracked it. It tastes like vanilla, like creaminess. Surprisingly creamy to be so young. But it said minimum of 2 years, so it could be some 4-year stuff in here, 6-year. It definitely doesn't taste that old though. But it's pretty dang pleasing from when I had it before. I have to say I don't mind it now. I can drink this. I like this. Caramel, vanilla, like I said, nuttiness in it or something. Some peanut flavor. And definitely get spices like towards the end, the rye spices. It's pretty good. Let's get into this cocktail that I make. Give a shout out. One of my friends is also a subscriber of this place. His name is Marcelo. You'll probably see him in the comments after this. But he's put me on this cocktail called the Hunter cocktail. He sent me a link to this dude's channel. I wish I could remember the guy's name. I don't, but I've seen other videos of him, and his favorite current cocktail is the Hunter cocktail. I've had it and I like it. I add it to my repertoire because I kind of have the other ingredients. I just didn't have this hairy cherry liqueur. All right, let's get into this recipe. It's a little bit weird measurements, but whatever. It calls for 1 1/4 of whiskey, which I'm going to use this Bradshaw. Guess it's like right under 1.5. I don't have 1 1/4, but I'm pretty sure this is close. So 1 1/4 of that, your bourbon. You can also find this recipe online. It's 1/4 ounce of herring cherry liqueur. Half of that. So this is 1/4, I believe. And 1/12 maraschino liqueur. 1/12 ounce. Who knows what that is? I think you just splash it in here. Probably just for a little bit of cherry flavor. Seems so dang small. And to top it off, I guess to give it a little bit of balance, throw in 2 dashes or 2 drops of Angostura bitters. We'll just do one nice little spritz. Shake it up. I colored one online. It looks almost blood red. This is almost like a caramel color or something. And you can garnish with a cherry or something. So here is the Hunter cocktail. Cheers. Smells really good. Yeah, so much cherry. It's good for me, but if you don't like cherry, definitely don't like this. There's a lot of cherry because this is cherry and this is a different type of cherry. So it just has a lot of cherry, but I like it for like simple cocktails just to mix it up a little bit. It's along the lines to me like more of a cherry old fashioned and just more sweetness, I guess, because the cherry brings more sweetness. I don't like my old fashioned to be too sweet. This is like a little on the sweet side, but I think this is good for like even a female trying this will probably like it because it's sweet. So I don't mind it and I do like it. So appreciate the recipe, Cello, and anybody else. If you got any recipes you want me to try, I'll incorporate them somehow, some way. So let me give this thing a score. It's Bradshaw. Smells way more caramely and vanilla now. Maybe off that cherry and spice. I'm picking up more spice now. This is really good. Like I said, better than before. It's been a while since I rated, but I'm gonna go with an 8.0 for this. I think 8.0 is pretty good for this whiskey. It's not bad. It's good to add. It's pretty high proof. 103.8. It's just fine. The price is a little, the only thing I'm saying what you get out of it, to me, as far as flavor wise, I feel like 40 is a little bit high, but then again, everything's going up in high. It's just hard because I compare everything that's along these lines and 103 proof to like Wild Turkey 101, which is 101 proof, and bang for your buck, that's $20. I honestly feel like if I blind this in Wild Turkey would win. But I don't know unless I blind it. So let's blind it. I hope it doesn't come out messed up because I just like had some. I feel like I'll distinctly know the difference of something different right away, but I'm gonna be really, really honest. I'm not trying to downplay this whiskey. Like I said, it's pretty good. 8 isn't a bad score. Let's see. I don't even know what I ever gave Wild Turkey 101. It has to be higher than an 8 just for the bargain that it is. So it might be Wild Turkey smelling like more ethanol-y or something. Let's just try this. Glass 1, easy, smooth, a lot of spices. A little bit more mellow, like sort of rounded in the front, then get spiced at the end. So this might be the freaking Bradshaw. Man, it's just a lot of different like flavors. I think this is the Wild Turkey. So Wild Turkey, those spices and flavors kind of, to me, go like a little bit everywhere for a little while. I will say this, I like Wild Turkey, but I don't really ever sip Wild Turkey by itself. The only one I do is Rare Breed. I'll sip the Rare Breed, but I don't really sip regular Wild Turkey. I use this for mixers. Like, it's one of my favorite mixers. Let me see what this one is. I think this is the better one, and I think this is the Bradshaw. It's just a little bit more sweeter. I am more of a wheated bourbon. I think this has more wheat in it. I do like stuff a little bit sweeter, and it has the spicy finish, and it's up there with the proof, so it's a great mixer. It's just double the price as Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey's still freaking great. I just never drink it by itself. Yep, this one right here is Wild Turkey. Very spicy, like I said. Yeah, I wish I could remember what I graded Wild Turkey. It's probably around the same grade, 8.0 or maybe 7.9. The only reason it's still up there is because that price. This is hard to beat. The like bang for your buck. This in that early times bottle and bond, though they changed the recipe, this is like as good as it gets for $20. Like, I know some people got to pay like $25, but I get it for like $21 around here. You're not getting whiskey for $21 better than this. So there it is, Bradshaw. I'll still stick with the 8.0. It is good. It's surprisingly, this has to be over 2 years. It tastes more aged than 2 years. It's more like rounded. At the end, like I said, it does get a little bit wild, but that's because the spices, the rye inside of it or whatever, it finishes like on a spicy note. But it's a very rounded, like from the beginning, like you taste, and it's very sweet. And I like it. It's way better than I did when I first tried it. So yeah, shout out to Terry Bradshaw. He did a good job. This isn't bad to have your name on it. Like, this is a great bourbon to have, you know, I'd put my name on this thing, you know, if I had 4 Super Bowls in. So anyways, that's it, guys. Yeah, till next time, get yourself a drink. Drink something you love.